We're recording, Jim. We are good to go.
Cool. Okay. Well, welcome to the Cleverdix podcast. In this podcast, we're talking to Quinn Boyle. Welcome, Quinn.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be talking to you guys.
Yeah, awesome. So the way we normally start off is by letting people know a little bit of your swim story. While you're a youngster, you've been swimming for a long time. So what was it that got you into swimming to start off with?
Well, I've always done swimming since I was about 3 years old. Mum and Dad always had me in the pool, but I only really started swimming in about year 8 properly training. Started at Lisbon Willie Aquatics, and then in high school I started to get into the open water things a bit more. Was training with Cheryl McClay in the Mount. Started doing some swims around Rabbit Island, and at first I hated it with all my guts. I was scared. I think I just kind of I had a bad experience. One day when I was first getting into open water swimming, got a bit scared out of the water and didn't want to give it another go. But I think with a bit of push from Mum, especially, I got back out there, had a really, really good time, stuck with a good group. That was my pace, and I started enjoying the open water swimming a bit more.
What were you scared of?
I was on my own for a bit of a swim, and sharks in the back of my head.
From my perspective, dude, and not everybody would have met your mom, but I would have gone and faced those sharks instead of your mom as well. Your mom's tough, bro. I'm sure you did the same thing.
Yeah. We're both very stubborn, so it was a bit of a war at one point, but we're here now. So.
I do find it fascinating that to start off with, you really didn't enjoy it, and then you kept going. I mean, if you really didn't enjoy it, you could have had a word with your mum. I'm sure she was supportive as opposed to telling you what to do.
Yeah, no, she was. Firm but fair. I don't know, because I really do enjoy swimming, but it's just I just think that one bad experience kind of put me off a little bit. But once we got past that, we're all good.
How old were you?
I was like 12 or 13 then.
Yeah, it's pretty young still.
8 years ago.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. So you started doing a bit of ocean swimming with Cheryl. And going around Rabbit Island, and then what happened from there?
Then we started doing some bigger stuff, and I was enjoying it. I think I was like 13. We were doing that across the Taupo swim. It's from can't remember the bays, but you swim across from bay to bay. And I think Jono was swimming in Lake Taupo that day. I'm pretty sure, and everyone was buzzing about that.
You did. There was a 10-kilometer swim that was happening.
I don't think it's 10Ks. I think it's only like maybe not even 5.
Okay.
Across Acacia Bay, just out of Taupo. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then I seen Jono was doing that, and I was like, oh, I want to do that swim. That sounds really cool. And then I told Cheryl that I wanted to do it. So we started doing some little swims. So we did Motiti back to Papamoa. We did a couple other 10Ks, and then we did a double crossing of Lake Rotaiti, which was good. That was a big swim, and it was pretty tough for me at that time because I thought it was huge. Well, it was a big swim. And then we did that in the build up to Lake Taupo, and then we did Lake Taupo when I was 15. So I think a good couple of years of build up to that, and then that was my first proper ultra marathon swim.
How did that go?
Went good. It went better than Lake Rotaiti. I was just, it was a good day. I had Phil and Cheryl on the boat. It was smooth. It was, very enjoyable.
Okay. So you got full emailed for the weather, and the weather guides arrived and gave you everything you needed.
Yep.
What? So that would have taken you what, like 13 hours or something like that?
Yeah, I think actual time was 13 hours 45 minutes. Which was, I didn't really have any expectations. I just wanted to swim to the end. But I was happy with the time at the time.
Yeah, man. But like for a 15-year-old, that's a ton of time in the water, right?
Yeah.
What was the longest swim you had done before that in terms of hours?
It was Lake Road 80, which is 8 hours. So,
okay.
Bit of a step up. But it was
almost
good,
double.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay. And at this stage, your mom and your dad are obviously super supportive. You said they were on the boat with you?
Yeah, they were on the big boat. As you know, there's two boats.
Yep.
They were loving it, videoing and cheering on and whatnot.
And they weren't like nervous or anything like that?
I think Mum does naturally get a bit nervous. I mean, mothers always want to protect their kids and stuff, but no, she's good though. She's good. Dad was chill. Dad's good to have on the boat, that sort of thing. But yeah, I really enjoyed having them there, and the weather was good. I didn't really get into any rough patches at all, which was probably nice for them at the same time. But it was good.
And obviously, you've got Cheryl McClay as a coach, right? So she's a legend that most Kiwi swimmers will know of. So I'm assuming you had great guidance and great mental preparation for that swim as well, right? She would have taken you through the whole thing.
100%. I spent a lot of time with Cheryl, and I've got to thank her mainly for like the mental side of things and all the stories and stuff she shared with me. Like everything I know, especially in that time, I've got Cheryl to thank for that. She really prepared me well for that, and got me like really well prepared for like all my ultramarathon swims. I still use a lot of the teachings and coaching that she gave to me of those few years. But, yeah.
Quinn, have you told her this face to face and given her a big hug, bro?
No, I haven't.
Come on.
I haven't seen her for a while.
Quinn.
No, but she is a legend. She is a legend.
Dust off the cobwebs on Saturday the 28th of November with our annual 1201 mile charity swim event at Waiheke Beach Torbay. This year we will be partnering up with the unbelievable team at Kenzie's Gift, which supports the mental health of tamariki navigating the death of a parent or sibling, or serious illness in their whānau. We will swim 1 mile on the hour every hour from 7 a.m. till 7 p.m, covering 19.2 kilometers in total. Come and swim one or as many as you want for a great cause. Entries will open from August on swimscape.co.nz.
So from that, what you started doing other kind of swims, not so much long, but still quite challenging. So we met you. I met you for the first time when you were doing a bit of cold swimming. So how old were you when you started doing the cold swims?
I think I started in year 12. I think I was 16. When I first did ice swimming down first pool champs where I met you fellas.
Yeah.
I think I met Duncan a bit earlier. But yeah, that was cool. I couldn't do the ice K because I wasn't 18 yet. Even though I wanted to have a crack. But I think I got the 500 done that year when I was 16, and just all the little races before that. And then I did that every year up until like now. So yeah, I've done a couple 1Ks now. Got the ice mile done last year, which was cool. And yeah, I really enjoy the ice swimming. It's a bit different, a bit wacky, but a real cool group of people, and yeah, no, it's exciting to see where that will go.
I have to say, I remember you doing your ice kilometer, because most people get into the pool and they're just there just to get to the end.
Yeah.
And you were racing.
No, yeah, that first ice kilometer, I had Amelia
Yes.
in the pool as well. We had like a good little race that day, and yeah, I think she beat me, but yeah, no, it was cool.
Well, I'll tell you what, everybody was just gobsmacked. There's two people flat out racing where everyone is, most normal people are just out there to survive. So, yeah, we all had to take our hats off to you.
No, it's awesome, man. It's awesome. We've got some bloody fast people.
Yes.
In New Zealand, yeah. Especially those ladies, man.
Do you reckon the ice swimming's helped your marathon swimming?
Yeah. It's obviously a bit different. But like as in terms of like the cold being way more aggressive compared to marathon swimming, slowly chipping away at you. But definitely mental side of things, I believe. Just knowing that I've been in way colder stuff and pushed through that. And like I used that a lot in the Cook Strait. Even though I didn't find the cold to be a huge factor in the Cook Strait, it was still just, it was a bit fresh. So yeah, helped push through that, yeah.
Join SwimScape in collaboration with Mairangi Bay Surf Lifesaving Club for the Winter Swim Series. You can do a 500-meter swim for $10 or a 2,000-meter swim for $25. Come and experience the cold in a safe and controlled environment, and share some laughs and shivers after within the clubhouse for some coffee. Enter at swimscape.co.nz.
You go.
So
You're older
you
than
just
me.
recently done the Cook Strait, right? So yeah, just tell us about that. That's a you've done Topo and now the Cook Strait. The really iconic swim.
Yeah, it was cool. I was like waiting all summer, building up to that. I made the decision at the start of the year to start of 2025 to have another go at the Cook Strait. I always wanted to after I didn't make it the first time when I was 16. But like this year, I was like, I'm going to put all my effort into doing the Cook Strait. I'm going to build towards that because I want to do it. It's kind of just being like unfinished business. And then built up towards that. Been working with Ben all year. Ben's my coach at Southern Swim Club. He's been awesome. Got me really well prepared, fit. Yeah, been eating heaps to put on a bit of size. And yeah, trained hard over summer and kept in touch with Phil regularly. He let me know about the weather, what was happening. And then he gave me a call, I think it was on the Sunday, maybe on the 8th.
Yeah.
He was like, just get down to Wellington ASAP. And then I headed down. Got stuck in certain roadworks, was there for like 3 or 4 hours. So I got into Wellington pretty late. And then we were swimming on the night. Phil told me then when I got down there. So I was like, sweet. And then got to bed. I had to sort out all my food, made up all my stuff that night by myself. And then I got to bed pretty late. I got to bed at like 11, and then we were up at 4, I think.
Yeah.
No, we left at 4, I think. Yeah, we did. So I was up pretty early, and then we headed up to the Mana Cruising Club, I think it is, and then we started our swim. It was good.
So you swam from the North Island to the South Island, right? Yeah. And the water temperature was about,
Phil said it was like 14, 16, 15, 16.
Okay, so it's still pretty cool. Might be warm for an ice swimmer, but most people are going to find that pretty chilly.
Yeah. I think, definitely started off a bit chilly, then I was fine. And then the last 2 hours, it dropped off like a couple degrees. I definitely felt it closer to the South Island. But it was pretty. I could manage it well. Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think, other than the fact that you a couple of years older, than 16, what was the differences between your first try and when you got across this year?
I think I was just better in every aspect. I think I was just naturally bigger. I think I kind of knew what to expect going in this time, because last time I was in the dark and a lot of second guessing and am I going to make it? Am I not? What if this happens? This time when I went in, I was just a lot more relaxed mentally as well. Just really chill. Because I think I just knew that I'd done the work and just had what it takes. But I don't know. It sounded a bit easy saying that, but and that was good.
Yeah, I think knowing that you've done the work is kind of half the battle, and you'd already been there once. So what just thinking about that from your first to your second, what advice would you give somebody who is actually thinking about doing one of these sort of iconic marathon swims?
I think best thing you can do is speak to people that have done them, because they will give you the real deal. They'll tell you what it's like, what to do, what to eat, what works for them. Then again, everyone's different, but that's why you need to do practice swims. You need to do long swims, work out what works for your feeds, what happens when you get to like a bit of a rough patch, how you get through it. So it's just a bit of trial and error, I believe, if you're wanting to do something big like that. And and just believing in yourself, really.
Cool. So, what did you use for nutrition? What was your nutrition plan?
I used warm Complan, for my warm drinks in the Cook Strait, and then I had a Tailwind and electrolyte mix, and I was having warm Complan every half hour, and Tailwind. I didn't really have a plan going into it. I was speaking to Phil the night before my swim, and I was like, "Oh, do you want like a written up plan and stuff?" And he was like, "Nah, we'll just tell me what you want, and then we'll just kind of play it by ear." And it worked really well, like, because I'm easy. Just give me anything, and I was sweet. So a couple of gels here and there, bit of Coke, and then it was sweet.
Nice. So I suppose now that you've got that one under your belt, is there is there something that you're looking? What's next on your sort of list of things that you want to accomplish? Have you got something?
I want to do, in terms of marathon swimming, nothing just yet. I feel like it's kind of natural for everyone to go, like, once they've done 2 of the Triple Crown, go do like the last one. But I don't know. It'd be cool to get the Triple Crown done, but it's not really something I really want to do at the moment. I just want to keep doing my ice swimming though every year. That's cool. Maybe do another Worlds. I think it's in Romania next year, eh?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. But yeah, that's it at the moment. Just ice swimming. Yeah.
Oh, so maybe you should just tell us a little bit about your world champs experience with ice swimming. So is that the first time you've gone overseas for swimming?
I went to the first World Champs in France.
Oh, yeah.
And then I went to that second one in Italy. I really enjoyed the atmosphere of the first one I went to. Yeah. But I feel like the second event over in Italy was well better run. And we had a better team, not taken away from the first team, but I feel like we just did better in general. The second time we had more experience, more knowledge going into it, and I think everyone had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun, especially had Dad over there, got a bit of snowboarding in, and I swam pretty well for it being in a 50-meter pool and really bloody cold. So, yeah, team did really well. I did really well, I believe. And, yeah, it was fun.
Cool, because there were some epic pictures of all the ice that they had on the side of the pool that they had to break off it, didn't they?
Yeah, and everyone was thinking about it because there's ice on the pool, but like they're ice swimmers, so yeah.
What distances did you swim, Quinn?
I swam the 1K, the 500 meter, 250, 100 meter, 50 meter. I did everything. I made the most of it. Yeah.
All freestyle, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice, man. Hey team, SwimScape offers Auckland Triple Crown, which consists of 3 swims. The City Triangle, which is a beginner's 14-kilometer swim. Then there's the Rangitoto, iconic 20-kilometer swim around the Rangitoto volcano. And to round it up, there's the Turituri to Waiheke swim of 24 kilometers. Sign up and book your slots. And tell me, you did a 24-hour swim last year as part of your sort of mental and physical prep, right, for Cook. Do you reckon that was a big mistake, or do you reckon it helped you?
Nah, that helped me heaps. So. Nah, it was perfect. It was actually so cool, because I really like when you first advertised it. I was like, man, that's like real cool. Like, I want to do that. To see like how far we can go in that. And then we did it, and I was like, far out. I got to like that 25K mark. I think I was only about 5,000 or so, and I was like, nah, this is like, I can't do 24 hours of this. And then I think I had like a little couple-minute break, maybe like a gel and a bit of caffeine, and then I just got in a good rhythm. He gave me a bit of a pep talk, and then I was good. And then I actually really enjoyed it. Like being in the middle of the night and stuff. I was loving it. It was cool. Like it's just an unreal feeling. Even though it's like physically demanding and stuff, like you enjoy it.
It's a real different experience, hey? And you sort of take your body and your mind to a completely new place.
Yeah, you do.
So sitting watching you, I was super impressed and proud of you at sort of like that last 4 hours, because you got nothing left, right? You want to sleep. You're exhausted. You had done, I don't know, over 50 Ks, 55 Ks or something by that stage, and you were just in your words, you were super chilled. You were smiling. You were having some breaks in between, and having a bit of a chit chat on the steps. But you were focused, and you were ready to get back in and keep going. And I think for me, when I saw you hammer through that, and hammer's the right word, because you did over 60 Ks that day, which is a shit ton of swimming. I knew you were going to wax your next Cook Strait. I mean, that's, you'd done all the work. We all back?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there. Apologies. But, yeah, man, watching you finish that swim, I knew you were going to kill Cook Strait. So, well done, dude.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. I had one goal going into that 24-hour swim was just to like enjoy myself the whole time. Like, even though it's hard to sometimes, but and I took the same mindset into the Cook Strait, just enjoy every second of it because it's not going to last forever. And just really be in the moment, and it works. And you just keep telling yourself that, and it's like it makes it enjoyable.
No, I was just going to say, when things start going a bit pear-shaped and you're hurting everywhere, what's the go-to? What's the approach your body's broken, your mind's telling you to stop. What do you do?
I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, when you guys know when you're swimming, like you think a lot. Like it's just you thinking. So like it's kind of like you're having a lot of conversations with yourself. And it's just about trying to stay positive in your own head, because you could really get into like a real negative mindset, like, oh, my shoulder hurts, my breathing's not right, my stroke's getting shorter. But yeah, it's hard to describe it, but like you've just got to, when you're in it, you're just doing it. You know what I mean? I can't really find the words to describe it. And I thought about that when I was doing my 24-hour swim. I was like, I was in that kind of rough spot, and then I got through it, and then it kind of dipped down a little bit again. But I was trying to think of ways to like describe like pushing through that pain, but I couldn't really come up with anything. No, it's just like you got to do it to experience it. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
So last time we bumped into each other, Quinn, was down at Tauranga as Jono was heading down the coast.
Mm.
Did that inspire you at all? Any sort of thoughts of doing something super crazy, or is just going to leave that to Jono?
I might leave that to Jono. No, that's sick what he's doing, because it was perfect timing, because I was like wanting to see him at some point before I went back down to uni, and I got to see him 2 days before I left to Wellington, so it was perfect timing. Came to the Mount, so didn't have to travel far to see him. But yeah, I got to have a good chat with him as well. Caught up with Ivan.
Yeah,
had a good chat with him, and yeah, it was sick. It was a good atmosphere, and it's just so inspiring. Like I think the whole swimming community can appreciate it, especially because like it's a massive undertaking and just so cool to see.
yeah. It's one thing doing a big swim, but backing it up day after day after day is it's beyond impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's absolutely nuts. But like awesome.
Take on the ultimate challenge with a solo 20-kilometer swim around the iconic Rangitoto Island. This demanding marathon swim is supported by a dedicated safety crew, official observer, GPS tracking, and photography, with swim dates selected within the best weather windows. Suitable for both wetsuits and skins swimmers, this is one of New Zealand's toughest open water achievements, with only a handful of successful solo completions. Contact us at swimscape.co.nz to discuss your booking options. Do you know what the mission cause is that Jono is swimming for?
Yeah, live ocean.
Yeah.
In bottom trawling.
Do you know much about that? Like, what does your side of the world think about that?
You mean like my friend group and stuff, or?
Yeah.
Well, they actually all know. They all know about it. They think Jono's a bit crazy, but and yeah, I tell as many people as I can. Like, I tell them that I've swum with Jono and stuff. It's like claim to fame. But yeah, no, it's sick, eh? And I let them know about what. Yeah, everyone knows about it. Everyone always asks me about it. Are you going to do something like that one day? And I say, nah. But yeah, nah. Everyone knows about it, and everyone thinks it's awesome. Man.
How old are you now, Quinn?
20.
Cool. So never say never, dude. There might be something stupid in your future as well.
Yeah, you just got to find your own special kind of stupid. That's what you got to do.
Yep. There's lots of stupid things to do out there.
Yeah. Cool. So, Duncan, you need to ask questions. Ask questions. I've run out of questions. Duncan's the talker. When you know this, it's leaving it all to me is just. I'm going to have to cut this part of the conversation out.
I was having a good giggle because Jim came out the blocks with a whole bunch of questions early on today, so it was pretty cool. What does an average training week look like for you, Quinn?
Well, it's been pretty lax after the swim, but I've just been doing a lot of gymming, been playing a bit of squash, haven't quite been back in the pool. I've done a couple of swims, but I'm starting again this week. When I was building up to the straight, not quite as close to it, but mid-year last year, I was swimming 5-6 times a week. Just doing the sessions that Ben had for me. I was also gymming 3 times a week. So it's not a serious amount of volume, but I was doing enough where I felt like I was improving, and I was seeing it with my times in the pool that I was. So
yeah, and you said you put on a bit of weight, right? What are you weighing at the moment?
75 kgs. I kind of struggled to put weight on, but I did put weight on. Just lots of mass gainer. I was kind of eating everything and anything leading up to the straight. And yeah, definitely helped.
So that part of your training is working really well, Duncan, isn't it?
I have lost the weight. I'm back down to like 72 now.
Nice.
Yeah.
I did some proper training a couple of years ago, and I put on a bit of mass, but the mass never went away. So I'm still training for a real big swim one day. I just don't know what it is. Okay, dude. Tell me about balancing. I mean, you're away from home at the moment now. You're in Otago University, right?
I'm at Lincoln University.
Lincoln, apologies. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're away from home. You're trying to swim. You're trying to have a social life. You're trying to study. How do you balance all of that? Have you got some tips for us?
I don't know. Like, I think, it's balance, isn't it? It's just dedicating certain times to certain things and just sticking to it. I think I'm not one for having lots of structure in my life, but I think having swimming creates some really good structure for me. Having my trainings, either whether it's in the morning or in the afternoon, those times are for swimming. But then I have my uni day, try to tick away my lectures, get those assignments done, and it's just trying to stay on top of everything. You know, I don't know. I don't really have any structure, but I just get everything. Try to get everything done.
Okay, which is pretty cool. Let me tell you what I like about you and your family. You guys are all super close, which is awesome. It's so nice to see you guys hang out as a family and talk and laugh and just do things together. But your dad is a real adventurous dude as well, right? At St. Bathans a couple of years ago, he, obviously we were there for a couple of days, and he would disappear every day and go and do some stuff, and I caught up with him and I was like, "Hey, Mark, what are you doing? Like, where do you go during the day? What's the story? Have you got family here? You're sneaking off to sea? You got a girlfriend? Like, where are you going every day? And it was like freaking 5 degrees outside. I'm pretty sure he had short pants on, and he puts his hands in his pockets and he whips out a couple of gold nuggets, and he was like, "Yep, I've been doing some gold panning." That's pretty cool. I mean, I wouldn't have a clue of where to start or what I need or where to go. And he's got like a handful of gold nuggets. It's like, "Hey, yeah, check out Duncan." That's very cool. What other mad stuff? What other mad stuff do you guys do?
I don't know. Mum and dad, mum especially loves she loves like performing, doing like lip syncs and stuff. Yeah, I don't know about any other crazy stuff, but yeah, I don't know. It's just my family. Yeah.
No, I was just saying it's really cool seeing a family that kind of sticks around together. You know, Duncan and his family are pretty cool like that. My family's just a little bit more chilled out, and we kind of just do our own thing a little bit more.
Yeah. No, I really appreciate mum and dad's support over the years, though. Yeah. Sometimes even if I thought it was full on at some points, it's like kind of as I've gotten to a point where I'm a bit on my own now, like you really kind of appreciate it, and they're still there supporting me, which is awesome. But they're overseas now, so gone to Aussie for I don't know how long, so it'll be interesting to see how they go over there. Yeah.
Oh, have they moved over to Aussie from?
Yeah, they're working. Oh, they're living over there now, working there. So, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. So yeah,
they're
on your own in the country. Yeah.
Hey, they've they head up. I don't know if you remember Ben Clavel he came over to Iceland. He's one of the
Yeah.
They've moved to where he's from. So he's put them in one of his rental properties, I think, and all that. So yeah, they're working in a little outback town, I believe. So.
Broken Hill.
Yeah, Broken Hill. Yeah.
Wow, that's very cool. Yeah, we've got. I saw a couple of Aussies already signed up to come over for the pool champs again this year.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I think Dad's going to come over and he wants to manage the team, but I don't know about that. But we'll see.
He wants to go gold painting for gold nuggets somewhere in Europe, dude. Nice, man. Okay. So talk to me about this Complan story. Who put you onto Complan and why? What does it do for you?
I don't know. I think I just heard someone say that they used it in their swims. Maybe it was Cheryl, or maybe Phil.
I have a sneaky suspicion it would be Phil.
Yeah, I think. And then I tried it on that 24-hour swim. I was just having it cold though, and I liked it. It was just like chocolate milk, and I was like, "Oh, this would actually be mean warm." So I was like, "I'll use that for the Cook Strait."
Nice.
And I find it all good. I found it enough. Yeah, really good.
Nice, man. So, what do you like? Do you eat like solids? Because I mean that's a. Did you eat solids in the 24-hour swim?
Yeah, I did. I think because I was kind of getting because I was just gonna do. I had like a big, like structured feeding plan for the 24-hour swim. Sorry, and it kind of just all went out the window. And I just Mum and Dad. I think you would have noticed Dad was doing trips to the store like every couple of hours because Mum was like, "Oh, go get him this, go get him that." But I kind of didn't really need all that stuff. But I had like pizza and stuff on the 24-hour swim, but on the Cook Strait, it's mainly just liquid. I had a couple lollies towards the end a bit more, but that's probably the most solid thing, really. I think it was a bit longer. I would have wanted something a bit more solid, but it was 7 hours, so I was pretty sweet on just the liquids.
7 hours is like a warm-up swim for you, dude. You didn't even get into a rhythm.
Nah, I was pretty knackered by the end of the day. I was trying to really, really push the pace a bit. But, yeah.
Did you get like symptoms? So like in your mile, like let's say the last 5 minutes of your ice mile, you start feeling the cold set in, and maybe affect your stroke a little bit. Do you get that sort of similar feeling after 6 or 7 hours in 14 degrees at Cook Strait, for example?
Yeah. I think you can feel that you're not reaching as far. Your stroke's definitely a bit shorter and just a bit more messy. Because you try and keep good form, like when you want to swim well. But you can just feel it getting a bit more messy. I can, anyways. Yeah.
And do you find yourself getting like a little bit more grumpy as you get colder and tireder, or not really?
I didn't in the Cook Strait. When I did get cold that first attempt in the Cook Strait, I didn't get grumpy or anything. I was kind of getting grumpy at myself, like stop being a pussy and shit. Sorry for my language, but yeah. But I wasn't putting that outward towards anyone. Like I kind of just went all quiet when Phil and stuff were asking me how I was feeling. I just didn't really say anything. Because I don't think I wanted to like accept that. I wasn't going to make it.
Okay.
Especially like towards the end of that swim. But yeah, I don't know.
And what's Phil like in the last couple of hours of a swim? Is he? I mean, like from what I've seen, the couple of times I've been on a boat with him, he's like massively invested in the swimmer. But it must be even sort of higher with you because he's been working with you for some time, and there's like a personal connection there.
Yeah. So good, eh? Like I said, like I was trying to get good pace, and he was making sure that I was like on it, eh? Especially for that last probably hour. He was pushing me pretty hard, which is like exactly what you want in that situation. You don't want someone to let off the gas and kind of go almost there. He was he was really pushing me, and I like that, eh?
Nice. He takes over the mom's role.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dude,
Are you going to tell him that one day?
Just call him mum. He'll be okay with that, eh? Okay. So Ocean Swim Series, are you doing any of those this year, or was it sort of right in the middle of Cook and didn't work out timing wise? So you've, I guess, passed on some of those, yeah?
I think I might be only able to do the Easter one in the Mount this year. I think I'm home for it.
Nice.
Because they don't, as you know, they probably don't do that Christchurch one anymore, I don't think.
No, that one's gone, yeah.
Yeah, I would have done
Akaroa.
that down here. Yeah, I did that on my first year in uni. But I think only that one at Mount Maunganui, yeah.
Nice, man. You should go and do the Rangi one as well. Rangi Toto.
What's the date for that?
Rangi to say, I'm not too sure of the date, but that's probably the climax of the whole Ocean Swim Series. And I reckon, I mean, you'd have a stab at, I mean, you're always in like the top 5, aren't you? You'll hammer that, man.
Back in year or two ago, maybe.
Yeah, when you did some training.
When I was training for that. But I'm really keen to get into some of those races again, actually.
Yeah, man.
Because they're cool, eh?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of old guys winning at the moment. Just ridiculous, man. Come on. We need some youngsters to exactly. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You got to get in there and start sorting it out, Quinn.
Yeah. I might have to.
So by the time your mom and dad come back, you'll be like married with 3 kids and a dog, top 5, right?
Yeah.
Don't do it, Quinn. Don't do it. Okay. Jim?
Yeah, I think there's been a really good chat. I appreciate it. It's been quite cool sort of seeing you since you were sort of 16 and stepping up to, bigger and bigger sort of colder challenges. So it's been a wonderful chat. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you. Thank you. It was good, eh?
Yeah. Anything from you, Duncan?
Yeah, thanks, Quinn. No, I just wanted to say thanks to Quinn again. He's a legend, and again, with a lot of the young swimmers, it's been really nice to watch you sort of grow up to a degree over the last couple of years, Quinn. And I'm watching from the sidelines here with my little supporter flag, and hopefully going to watch you do some amazing things down the line. But most importantly, I just want you to enjoy swimming, dude, and keep going. My hero is Roger Salisbury. And, when I'm 80, I want to be going out there every day, come rain, shine, easterlies, doesn't matter, going out there and swimming. And that, I guess, is what I would like for everybody that swims. So just keep at it, keep enjoying it. And I'll see you at Ice Champs, yeah?
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, thank you, guys. It's been a good chat.
Easy, man, Quinn. Thanks, dude. Have an awesome day, yeah?
Thanks, Quinn.
Thank you. See you guys later.
Hi, my name is Caitlin O'Reilly. I'm the youngest person to have completed the Ocean 7 Challenge. If this really cool podcast has helped you learn something new, maybe it's introduced you to new swimmers, made you smile, then please take the opportunity to subscribe to Duncan and Jim's channel. I'm sure they would absolutely appreciate all your support. Cheers.
Thanks, Caitlin. As always, you can give us feedback on our Instagram account at SwimScape Adventures, or send us an email at info@swimscape.co.nz. We'll always appreciate hearing from you. Anyway, we'll speak to you sometime soon.